Hey, hello to a new video. We are going to test today checklist 0.2 for the Toliss Airbus A340-600. We are going to take a short flight from Bahrain International and back again. We are going to fly in flight level 15,000 feet in a circuit around the airport, as you can see here on the charts, and coming back. This is all to check the checklist from power up to parking and securing the aircraft. So we'll start by power up. Before that, we can check the ARC database if it is valid. Can check this for you.
Check AIRC database. Database is not expired.
So
check.
Good. Database not expired. And we'll go to the power up of the aircraft.
Check AIRC database completed.
So start by power up.
Power up. Flashlight.
Always flashlight will be turned on if it is dark.
Good morning, Captain.
Or cloudy, where it is dark.
All four engine master off.
After the lights are turned.
Engine mode selector in norm. WX system switch is off. Wind shear switch is off. Landing gear lever down. Windshield wipers off. BAT 1, 2 and APU BAT off.
We will check the voltage. If it is under 25,
BAT 1 auto.
Then we'll use the external power to open the
BAT 2
APU.
auto.
If not, we will use only batteries to
APU
turn
BAT
on
auto. APU fire button. In and guarded. APU fire test button.
Testing APU.
APU master switch. APU start switch.
So now we'll be waiting for the APU.
APU bleed on. Air conditioning.
You will check the lights.
All white lights off. X bleed rotary. Auto. Cockpit and cabin temp as desired. Cargo air condominium. Cockpit lights. Dome and annunciator lights. Dim. Main panel floodlight.
You will check the floodlights. Okay.
Flashlight off.
So now the flashlight off because we don't need it. We have APU.
Oxygen
and we have
pressure.
lights. Oxygen
Captain,
pressure.
please check the cockpit oxygen pressure.
1850 psi. So click next. Checked. Frolic.
Captain, check that hydraulic fluid levels for all 3 systems are in the green.
3 systems all in green. Checked. Next. Now the oil.
Activating FADEC ground powered.
FADEC ground power on the maintenance panel. You will activate it automatically. So we can read
Captain, please check engine oil quantity.
the engine oil quantity accurately. We need the FADEC power to do that. So they are more than 12. So checked. Next.
Flap/slat lever matches the ECAM surface position indication. Speed brake lever retracted. Brake accumulator pressure is under 1000 psi. Blue electric pump on, to charge the accumulator.
Because the accumulator is under 1000 BCI, he will open the hydraulic blue pump. So now it is on 1000 BCI.
Acupressure in the green band, checked.
Now he will turn off the blue hydraulic pump.
Brake accumulator pressure. Acupressure in the green band, checked. Power up completed.
We can do now the weights fueling. You can do that even before power up, it's up to you. So we'll leave our memory off before that. This is another
Downloaded
add-on.
OFP
You
from
can have it
Sembri.
from my Discord server or on Explain 4. So fax 333. Okay. W is increase the font scale. So W profile 20,000 tons. Android. Fuel 15,508. Aye. Our flight plan. Flying from National Bahrain International Airport. second, I'll download the flight plan. Okay, we're ready. Hi. Oh. And exit. Boston Dex 180. Oh. Flight level 15. Okay, taking off. Departure 0 right. Right. Everything good. Now we did for takeoff performance. Labs 1 155 1 5 BR 160 2 for flaps 1 up. Seven. Eight. 2 2 0. 0.8 tons. 24. Block, fuel block is 15.7. It's so all set. We'll continue with our checklist.
Cockpit preparation. Crew oxygen supply switch on. Fuel pumps.
We'll turn on all of the fuel pumps.
All on. Recorder ground control. On. ADIRUs. All on NAV. Strobe light. Auto. NAV and logo lights. System 1. Seat belts. On. No smoking. Auto. EMER exit light. Probe. Window heat. Auto. Landing elevation knob. At auto. Man valve. On auto and guard closed. Airflow switch. At norm. Please check no lights visible in elec panel.
Elec panel, electric panel. Bolt is normal. No lights visible. Checked. So we click next.
Captain, please check tail tank mode auto.
Tank tail mode is in auto. Checked.
Captain check tail tank feed auto.
Feed is on auto and guarded. Checked.
Engine fire protection test.
He's going to test if the buttons
Engine
are
1,
pushed
2,
and guarded.
3,
then
4,
we'll test
fire push
for
buttons.
fire.
Checked in and guarded. Engine fire test push button.
All is good.
Maintenance panel, please check all lights checked off.
All lights are off. Maintenance panel. Checked. Next.
Ventilation panel.
Ventilation panel.
All lights checked off. Annunciator light selector on test.
He will test all the lights. All lights test.
Selector on dim.
On night,
North rep push
he
button.
will put it on dim, the lights. And daytime, it
EMC
will be on
selection
bright.
knob norm. ECAM/ND transfer knob, norm. Landing gear GRVTYEXTN switch.
Landing gravity gear.
In position off and guard is closed. Audio control panels 1 and 2. Adjusted audio.
We'll adjust the audio.
Switching panel. All 4 knobs norm checked. Thrust levers. Idle. Captain, please check thrust reverser lever stowed.
Stowed. They're stowed. Check next.
Engine master switch is off. Engine mode selector, norm. ATC mode, standby.
And by.
Radio management panels 1 and 2. Power switch checked on. Please check green NAV light off.
Maybe green light. Both off. Checked. Next.
VHF1 selected. COM frequencies, please tune to the needed.
Already tuned. Thank you. Checked.
Cockpit preparation completed. Startup preparation. Set glare shield integrated light and floodlight as required.
Set. Next.
Loudspeaker volume set to 80%.
We'll set the volume.
Captain, please set arrow reference to current value.
Arrow. The weather is now. You can get the weather from the summary of view. Check it again. You can request the meter for the airport that you need. So 1019. Checked. That's both. Next.
Flight director both sides on.
Turn
Navigation
on
display mode.
Flight director. And there he will put the navigation mode on.
Mode to arc and rank to 10 nm.
And on 10 nautical miles.
Cap, please check speed Mach window is dashed.
It is dashed.
Captain, please check heading window is dashed.
Heading window will not be dashed till the IRS are aligned, and it needs 4 minutes. If you want it to be aligned, you go to the IRS initiate and align on reference. You're in a hurry. So the IRS is aligned. So our heading now is dashed. Next.
Captain, please dial first ATC cleared altitude into the altitude window.
We dial 15,000 feet. Our cruise level for this flight. Next.
A/skid is in on position. Captain, please dial in transponder code.
Dialed. Next.
Captain, please set transponder to auto.
Transponder setting to auto.
Transponder mode, auto. Gas switch on STBY, checked. Startup preparation completed. Pushback preparation. Beacon on EXTLT panel.
We'll turn on beacon.
Captain, please check all doors closed.
All doors are closed, checked. Next.
Disconnected external power connection. Captain, please call pushback truck.
Calling pushback truck.
Hey Captain, let me know where you want this thing. Great news, Captain, your tow's coming.
So we'll wait for pushback, then we'll click next.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
We're just waiting for pushback to start.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Killing parking brake, and
Here comes the pushback.
Starting block
Line 'em up.
time counter. Pushback preparation completed.
he will start the block time, and we'll start engine.
Engine start. Engine mode selector in mode norm. And mode selector to position IGN/start. Starting engines 1 plus 2.
We'll start 1 and 2 first. Then he will monitor.
Monitoring EGT, N3, and N1.
Now the co-pilot is monitoring. Then one the GT. When it's available, he will start engine 3 and 4. So they are availed. Now he will start.
Starting engines 3+4.
3+4.
Monitoring EGT, N3, and N1.
So we avail.
Engine start completed.
After start.
After engine start. Engine mode selector to position norm.
You will return
APU
back.
bleed to off.
Only if the runway wet
spoilers
condition is
armed.
not wet.
Run
If it's
trim
wet, he will
0.
leave it on ignition.
Checked. Flaps lever. Please pitch trim for takeoff setting.
Trim 3.4. Checked.
Runway wet condition R. Good. Engine and wing anti-ice as required. APU master switch, off.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Setting parking brake.
Please check that all slides are armed on EC.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
All doors or slides. Checked. Next.
After engine start completed.
So we are waiting for the tow track. Then we'll go to taxi procedures.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
We're waiting for the tow track to clear off. Waiting for the tow track driver to give us a go ahead. Okay, so taxi.
Taxi. Nose wheel light to position. Taxi cameras switch on. Please set parking brake to off.
Parking brake off.
Captain, please perform a brake check. We will start flight control
Brake check.
Elevators full up.
Pull up.
Checked. Full down.
Pull down.
Checked. Ailerons full left.
Pull left.
Checked. Full right.
Pull right.
Checked. Rudder full left.
Pull left.
Checked. Full right.
Pull right.
Checked. Tur on ND set. Auto brake to max set. Cabin ready checked. Captain, please check takeoff memo no blue.
Takeoff memo no blue. All green. Checked.
Taxi completed.
Before takeoff we can do it at the holding short point. or closer to the runway. Or we can do it from now.
Before takeoff. Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Taxi cameras switch off. Captain, please check brake temperature.
Checked. Next.
Obtain takeoff clearance.
So we'll tell him next for the clearance after we take off our takeoff clearance. And because we are not online today and not flying with the ATC, we are cleared for takeoff. But we'll click next near of the runway. When we turn to the holding short point of the runway. This aircraft for taxi, you don't need to apply any throttle of any kind. Just leave it. It will get to 12 or 15 nautical, 15 IAS, 15 ground speed, 15 knots. So we are taxiing to runway 30 right of Bahrain International Airport. We're going to take off to flight level 15,000. Then going around in a circuit and coming back to Bahrain International Airport and landing, then parking and securing the aircraft. So we will go before we proceed with our before takeoff checklist. We can go from now. We are cleared for takeoff. Next.
Engine mode selector in mode norm. RWY turn off to on. Land lights to on. Nose wheel light to take off. Strobe to on. XPNDR to mode TA/RA set. WX radar system to system 1. Predictive wind shear switch to auto. before takeoff completed. Takeoff. Started chrono.
Start the chrono as soon as the procedure, the takeoff procedure are initiated, and he will wait for 50% of N1 stable. So we'll apply brakes and throttle to 50%. We're applying the brakes. N1. 50%.
N1 50% stable.
Stable. Flex.
Man flex 47. $100 knots.
Check.
V1. VR rotate. Landing gear positive rate. Gear up. Ground spoilers, disarm. Nose wheel light off. RWY turn off to off. F speed full.
Climb. Throttle to climb. Autopilot on. And
thrust lever CLB, check. Takeoff completed.
climb.
After takeoff,
Takeoff.
engine mode selector in mode norm. Engine anti-ice as required. After takeoff completed. Climb. MCDU captain on prep FO on flight plan. Climb completed. Trans DEP. Baro standard set.
You will set the Baro standard.
Trans DEP
on the transition
completed.
level and the MCDU. Lab 1 will stay till under 280 280 knots. We'll turn off the landing lights.
CLB 10,000 feet. Land lights to off. Seat belts off. CLB 10,000 feet completed. Descent preparation must be done usually 50 nautical miles prior to top of descent. But we are going to do it just after reaching the cruise level. And our cruise level is for this flight is 15,000 feet. He will, the co-pilot will tell us when we reach the cruise level. Cruise LVL. Cruise altitude reached. Cruise. Cruise completed.
The cruise level, you must check all the systems, usually. But now we are going to do our descent preparation.
Descent preparation. Landing elevation knob. At auto. Captain, please set arrival info in MCDU.
At that. Pressure is 18. Winds 330 at 10 knots. And pH about 65 for runway 30 right. So check the next.
and anti-ice as required.
No anti-ice required.
Descent preparation completed.
Top of descent in 30, about 34 nautical miles. So we have reached our top of descent. So we'll start descending.
Descent. Trans APR. Descent completed.
The descent checklist is not that much, but it will didn't complete, but it will monitor the 10,000 feet. Then we'll activate landing lights, seat belts, so on.
DE's flap 1. Flaps 1. DE's flap 1 completed.
We applied speed brakes just to help reducing the speed to 50. will assume landing. I mean resume landing.
To 10,000 feet. Land lights to on. Seat belts on. SL button pushed. To 10,000 feet completed.
Reduce our speed.
F2. Flaps to CO and F2. F2 completed. F3. Flaps to CO and F3. F4. Flaps full. F4 completed.
Approach procedure.
Approach and landing. SPD is in managed mode. Ground spoiler arm. Auto brake low.
we'll click next when the localizer are active. Active now. Hit. Test. Next.
Landing gear. Down, check, nose wheel to taxi. RWY turn off to on. Land lights to on confirmed. Cabin ready checked. Captain please check lodge memo no blue.
Lodge memo no blue. Next. So the co-pilot will wait now for touchdown. To my aircraft.
$500. $400. 100 above. 300. Minimum. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5.
Reverse. The co-pilot are waiting for the 70 knots.
$70 knots. Flaps retracted. Approach and landing completed.
Okay, we'll activate out of the runway after we get off the active.
Out of runway. Taxi camera switch on. Strobe light. Auto. Land lights to off. Engine selector in norm. WX radar off. XPNDR to mode toss light. APU master switch.
We'll activate the APU.
APU start switch.
And we'll wait for the APU.
Out of runway completed.
Parking brake. And
Parking.
parking
Parking
procedure.
brake on. Taxi camera off. Please set anti-ice to off if on.
Is off.
APU bleed on. External power avail. External power A and B on. All 4 engine master off. Beacon off. Strobe to off. Nose wheel to off. RWY turn off to off. Seat belts. Off, no smoking. Off. Elapsed time counter stopped. Fuel pumps. All
Starting
off.
the fuel pumps.
Transponder to standby. Parking completed.
Okay, we'll go for securing the
Securing the
aircraft.
aircraft. Parking brake on. Crew oxygen supply switch. Off. ADIR use 1, 2, and 3.
We'll turn off for the
Set to off. Strobe light. Off. NAV and logo lights. Off. Seat belts. Off. No smoking. Off. EMER exit light. Off. APU bleed to off. APU master switch, off. External power A and B off. Batteries off. Securing the aircraft completed.
So that's it, and the checklist was perfect and everything works good. If you have any comments, feedback about this add-on, please leave it on my Discord server. You can always find my latest versions will be uploaded to my Discord server before I upload it to explain form. You can find all the links below under this video for my Discord server and for my site. All the links are below this video. Anyway, thank you for watching this video and hope to see you again on my next one. So bye bye.